So the thing that's obviously kind of screaming out to me at the moment from the labour market figures is the growing number of people who are economically inactive, and they're saying that poor health is the primary reason for that. There's been a huge growth in the number of people who are reporting or citing multiple health conditions, a mixture of physical and health conditions, which have actually been a downward trend prior to the pandemic. And so I think we need to recognise how complex a task it's going to be to support people who are in that situation back into the workplace. I think a lot of this poor health will be a direct consequence of the pandemic, but actually I think the picture is going to be more complex than that. I think there'll be people, for example, who were working despite poor health prior to the pandemic, fell out of a supportive workplace and have struggled to find a new role that's going to be accommodating to their needs. So I think there's a whole lot going on under the surface here that we're only just kind of scratching at the moment. Huge implications for government around rising social security costs, needing to rethink employment support for people with health conditions and disabilities, seeing this as a cross-government task rather than just a DWP task, and also thinking about what are the conditions that might support someone who's in this position to move towards work. And I'd suggest that's about stability and security. In the past, the way the benefit system has operated is to kind of push people and to use precarity as a kind of tool to try and encourage people towards work. And then, as has been touched on already, implications for employers. I think thinking about how to fill vacancies by supporting people with significant health needs, so flexible working, job carving, working with specialist employment support schemes. How do you support your new and existing employees to stay well, so we're not seeing more people moving out of the workplace due to poor health? So I think there's a lot to think about in this space.